welcome to our channel, and today topic is mammary glands, and these are also known as breast. So let's start. So what are mammary glands? These are modified sweat glands and their nature is compound tubular alveolar type of glands. So what is the meaning of this compound tubular alveolar type of gland? It means in this type of gland a number of branching is present. This gland shows a number of branches, and these branches ends in sac-like structures, and these sac-like structures are called alveoli. So compound tubular alveolar means a gland that has a number of ducts arising, and those ducts ends into sac-like structure. Then we say it is a compound tubular alveolar type of gland. So our mammary gland are compound tubular alveolar type. And next is their location. So where these are located? These are located in anterior thorax region. Next is development, how they develop. So these develop at the time of puberty. What is puberty? When the sex organs are developed completely and release sex hormones, then we say puberty is there. So when the puberty is reached, these mammary glands develop. Here some hormones are responsible for this development. First is our estrogen and second is our progesterone. So these develop at puberty due to the release of estrogen and the progesterone. Next, what is their function? Why we are studying mammary glands? These are going to produce the milk, and that milk is again stimulated by another hormone, that is our prolactin hormone. And the last one, milk is produced, but how it ejaculated, how it comes out of these glands. Milk is ejaculated because of this oxytocin hormone. So we have learned about the 4 hormones which are involved in these mammary glands, or we can say 4 hormones are responsible for the development of these mammary glands, milk production and the milk ejaculation. What are these 4? First is estrogen, second is progesterone, third is prolactin, and the last is our oxytocin. So you can see here, this is our breast. We will study in detail all the parts. So this is the diagram of mammary gland, and this mammary gland is composed of 2 type of tissues. First is central one, that is called the mammary lobes, and their number is 15 to 20. In one breast, how many mammary lobes are there? That is 15 to 20 lobes, and this central part is surrounded by a fatty tissue. Next, you will see at the center there is a structure that is called the nipple. This tip is called the nipple. So our mammary gland is composed of 2 type of tissues. First is our central one, that is our mammary lobes, and what is their number? 15 to 20. In one breast, what is the number of mammary lobes? Yeah, how many lobes are present? These are 15 to 20, and this mammary lobe is surrounded by a fatty tissue. This yellow part is our fatty tissue. At the center, you can see this is our nipple, this pointed part, this pointed tip is called the nipple, and this nipple is surrounded by a brown colored skin, a brown colored part that is called the areola. So there is a brown colored skin present behind this nipple, and that is called the areola, and this areola contains some glands. What are those glands? These are the sebaceous glands, and these glands are going to secrete lubricating fluid, and that will lubricate these nipples and helps in suckling. Second, they are also protected from the infection. So this is the overall structure. Now we will see in detail the structure of this mammary lobe. So you can see this is one mammary lobe, and this mammary lobe is composed of a large number of sac-like structures, that is our alveoli, and these are called the lobules, and each alveoli is lined internally by a germinal epithelium. Suppose it is our alveoli and it is lined by this germinal epithelium, and these germinal epithelium are going to produce the milk, and this central part is called the lumen. What is it called? Lumen of this alveoli. Here the milk is produced, and afterwards it is going to transfer into the ducts of this alveoli. Each alveoli has their own duct, and these ducts are called our secondary mammary tubule. And finally, from this mammary tubule, the milk is transferred in these mammary ducts, and from mammary duct they are transferred into this solan structure that is called our mammary ampulla, and these are also known as lactiferous sinus. And from ampulla these are transferred into these fine tube like structures. These are called our lactiferous ducts, and in these lactiferous ducts milk is stored, and when the child suckles, this milk is ejaculated from this nipple. So this is the overall structure of our mammary gland. So how the milk is produced? So milk is produced in the mammary alveoli, and from this it transfers into mammary tubules, and from mammary tubules into mammary duct, and from mammary duct into the lactiferous sinus, and finally into the lactiferous ducts. Thank you, and if you like our video, please like and subscribe our channel.